Yes, today I started my video in Kampala CBD. Yesterday we were holding an election, and after elections, as you can know, the election was too tense. What I realized was that the voter turnout drastically fell. If it reaches 35%, I will be so surprised. It drastically fell. Ordinarily, voter turnout was expected to be high, but it wasn't witnessed because very many people feared for their life. They expected violence. They expected a lot of things. Okay, as you can see, even my background here, I'm in a taxi park in Usafi. It is called Usafi. Yes. If the way to know if the voter turnout is not so much is when people don't come out to vote, but also if Kampala, most especially the tax park ordinarily are supposed to be with people with taxes, but you don't see any car. Let me first take you around. You see, there is no car in the park. It means that very many people feared. Shops are closed everywhere. Okay, so it means that the voter turnout was so low, and people, and most especially here in Africa, whenever there is violence, people tend to run away to their villages, run away to where they are supposed to a more safer place, and there is no more safer place than villages. That's how Africa is. So as you can see, this is a taxi park for Usafi. People are still feared. Business has not yet resumed. Personally, I had come to see someone who can work on my TV, but they are all not around because shops are closed. There are 2 tax parks in Usafi, but very many people have not come out to work, as you can see, guys. Even this side, you only see 3 taxis in the whole taxi park. It means that very many people have not come to town because the biggest means of transport here in Kampala are taxis. And if you go to a taxi park when very many people have not come to work, it means that they have feared, they've run away to a more safer place. Even up to now, there's a lot of anxiety hovering over us. I was told when I was coming from the other side that the army and the police was going around putting down all the Uganda flag and the umbrella. The umbrella is the symbol of the National Unity Platform, the opposition party in Kampala. And also, during this campaign, a flag was being used as a tool of resistance. Can you imagine? A Uganda flag was being used as a tool of resistance. So, the army and the police were going around removing all flags. So it resulted to some altercation. Few shots were shot, some were arrested, and that is it. So you see, all shops are closed. This is Kampala CBD. By the way, these are some of the places which have a lot of people. If places which are supposed to be having a lot of people ordinarily don't have people, it raises a lot of questions. Here in Uganda, elections for a long period of time are taken off as a do or die. So that is it, guys. I'm going to move around and show you even another place. Okay, that is what is happening. Let me also show you. As you go to the other side, you can see the Queen's Way. Let me first zoom the video. See, that is the Queen's Way as you go the other side. So ordinarily this place is supposed to have a lot of people working and moving. Right now, as I'm also moving on the streets, I can hear some gunshots. I think the reason is why even that right now the internet was removed. Today is Friday. Yes, Friday. We voted on Thursday. So the internet was removed. Mobile money networks are not working. I can hear some gunshots. I think even the regime oversaw it. They expected that people were going to come out on the streets to protest after the loss of an election. So I can hear some gunshots. So this is Kampala. There are not very many people, as you can see. Okay, The reason as to why I'm blogging on the street right now is because normally the videos I do are in my studios, and internet is a tool to use when I'm recording. So since the internet is off, I decided to do some vlogging on the streets, and we'll be seeing this video after the internet is restored. Hopefully, I think it will be restored, I think, on Monday, because today the preliminary results for the presidential presidential race are being put out, and the commissioner of the Electoral Commission had announced that by Saturday, I think tomorrow, we shall be getting the actual final results. And I expect those results, after them being announced, we shall return back to normalcy. If you truly ask me, am I feeling happy? Of course not. Because this election, the process, I was not satisfied by the process. What happened, the internet being switched off, mobile money being switched off, right now people are being arrested, tear gas is being thrown to people in some areas. I would have gotten even more news around if the internet was on. Part of the reason I've done several videos about that, saying that one of the greatest characteristics of a dictatorship, or signs of a dictatorship, is fighting media. And ordinarily mainstream media is easier to block, like TV and radios. They can easily censor them. Social media, if you open it, it is not easy to censor. That's the truth. It's not easy to censor. So anyone can put out information. It's the reasons why they removed it, because they know if you leave out TikTok and Facebook and social media, then anyone can be, that's a free access to information. I can record a small video, put it out so that it can be viewed by very many people. And I think they didn't want the dissemination of information to move out quickly. And I think since very many people in some parts of the Kampala were rioting, protesting, and the army and the police was coming out, if these things continue, I don't think that they are going to bring back internet as soon as I thought. Yes, for those who know Kampala, by the way, this is this side of Owino. If you know Owino, this is it Kafumbe, something like this. Normally this road is full of people who get a day and come show you and come and show you. These people are calling me. Chechiro bana bangambi amasasi gakubiddwe mbadde muna kabanja beri abantu bakubya amaduka bagagadde abantu mwekumire wammwe ne ate nga goli wano ati nze ndi wafu olaba wendi na waka osanze wembeera yonna ngambe waka kube waka eba ekubo lyenina oyitamu olaba embeera ekirimu bantu bali mu kufa, abantu akafa musanvu bakubye na amasasi oba eriyo neno bakubye nga uliddeko abantu mwekuume batuyisa bubi badogo enkyukakyuka tujagala n'obulamu kyekisinga enkyukakyuka etandikira ku badogo batuyisa bubi badogo. So originally what they are saying, one of them is coming out to say that they fire tear gas and live bullets. Okay. So everyone, I want to assume you that if you want to be good, you have to the life will start with you. They should start home. Yes. If you want to be life, be safe at home. Stay at home. You know. Okay. Chuka mujagala ne yakabuli fe tuli eno ransonga makube tetulino yitamu. Neno teka ku TikTok Uganda wa. Ati bijja fulumira ona ne TV ona. Sorry neko sasolo jigula kwakola kibaganda masimu gaffe. Twagala wa Museveni jakola. Ndoza paka na internet. Ate paka fe tukagala. Adoga akafe tukagala. Muri bakawenja na mame. Bagambe ko tuli babinyo. Abaja tugamba. So those guys called me when I was still showing you a story that there was a lot of tear gas. The other side of Katwe, I'm from Katwe. I'm heading here to Owino. So they were coming out to say that police had high-handedness. Okay? They were beating up people. National flags were being put down. Symbols of the national platform, the opposition are being pulled down. One of the guys actually said they have already started to demand their victory. Another one was coming out to say that they should stay home because they must feel safe. So for me, those two messages, I see two things. One, if you continue complaining about government and coming out to say that you should stay home because apparently you cannot feel safe, it is a vote of no confidence in the regime. If you ask me, it is the truth. It is a vote of no confidence. I think this side has some people. Originally, this place normally has traffic jam, has a lot of people, has a lot of things going on. I am just showing you pictures that are known to what? Ekubo weririeri. Wagale. Yeah. Wagale eri. Wagale. Wagakogerere gwanga. Nokogerere gwanga. Kale. Wagale. So I was trying to do some shortcuts in Owino, but I failed. I wanted to show you some that people have not worked because they are still fearing for their life. We have just had an election, so they are still in fear. Some are still home. Businesses that have opened, they are not at their full, concept. Normally, this street has very many people putting things down. Very many, you can barely find spaces around. At this side of Owino, you can barely find no space in a normal working day. But since we are just having elections, so those are the things that are happening across the divide. Even these people you see around, by the way, I think it's not even a quarter of the people who are normally around. Okay? It's not even a quarter. That's the thing. The other side has had bullets around and everything. Okay? So this after election is normally tense in the African politics. Which, by the way, ordinary is not supposed to be like that. Okay? It's the reason I'm trying to do this vlog so that you can see for yourselves. Let me also get something to eat here. Get something to eat. Okay? I was feeling already hungry. Okay? So if I show you around, normally there are even very few people working today. Not very many. So after moving around showing you how tense Kampala was, I'm finally sitting down. This is Owino. I'm going to eat something. I've come to ask for, I'm going to eat fish. Mami, emmere yonna kawunga emmere. I was telling her that I'm a fan of posho. I don't know him. Basically, posho was not food in those days, but this time in memorial, posho is becoming food. Okay, so that's the food I'm going to eat. In Africa, these are our mini hotels. You can see the roof. I'll be eating some food, fresh fish. Okay? Eating some fresh fish. Mama, ojja kumpa emmere yonna. So I'm asking all food. I'm going to eat fresh fish. This is the hotel. Okay? They are bringing my food to enjoy. See? After showing you around, it's time for food. Since morning, by the way, I stopped eating at around 8. They had brought me some chicken and some rice. Now it's coming to, let me check the time. Now it's coming to, let me see, to 3:54. 3:54. Yes, 3:54. I decided to eat. But then she was thinking that I didn't have a chance. Chili clear. Chili clear. So this is the hotel. Normally, in the market there are all zones for everything. This is a zone for hotel. During normal days, people be working. But as you can see, some are working, some are not working. Because of the tents, let me show you around like this. It didn't work. It's only a few people. Even her neighbor here didn't work because of the tense political season. I was supposed to also be at home, but as I decided to move around. From sleep, you can see. Okay. Yes. Be with me as I eat my food. Amazzi n'anaabako mu ngalo ne Uganda gira we gali. This is the food I'm going to eat. Nabire wano. This is the food. This is posho, white posho. This is matoke, posho, brown posho, and rice. In Africa, we use hands. This is brown posho. Koko givuddeko ebadde ekusembya. ebice gwe nti gwoli awo manyi lwakuba oliwo olowooza mbu simaye bagize bino byange byenkwata tewali kyo ekirombo gibadde mingi n'amasasi mangi kale musikankuleke mbadde nagwe nsanze. I had found someone, one of my friends was asking me something. Obadde okyangamba kigodi naye abadde alina byambuuza bali kuggyayo fulaaga ambuleera buli kimu naye nja kukubira nga ntuuse bwewaka nga ndi settled. Kantuuke waka twogere bulungi kuba kati nditambula. Kale anti mbadde ndikwata vlogging video yange ntambula. Olimo ndakubira nga ntuuse waka. So I was talking to someone. I was talking to someone. Actually, my girlfriend. She was asking me to some things. So I'm from eating, but if you tell me to rate the food, it is 2 out of 10. The food was not good. It had a lot of water, which was supposed to be sauce. But it was not also so expensive. It was fish, something like $1.50, 6,000, $1.50 or $2 maximum. I showed it to you, but I didn't like it. I wish I didn't pay for it. I wish I didn't take and maybe have somewhat patience so that I can eat at home. So right now I'm heading back. I'm heading back home. This is Owino Market. This place normally has a lot of people, but since we are from elections, you can see that the people are so dismal. So dismal, guys. You can see. I'll get it done, show you how busy it is. You cannot even pass. People are normally very many here, but as I told you, we are from elections and people are still fearing for their lives. In some pockets of the city, gunshot sounds, tear gas. You know we are under an authoritarian rule. I won't shy away to say it. Where everything must be pressed in the throats of Ugandans. Yes. Where everything is like that. So really here, normally there are very many people seated, and for those who normally come in Africa, this is a market. You can see these are stores where people put their things on. But today, there are not very many people. Okay, but I've ever walked around this side. That's why very many people know me. They can stop me. I've ever run for office, so the family is known. The face is familiar to very many people this side. But that's what was happening aftermath of an election. I think we shall return to normalcy after Sunday. Today is Friday. After Saturday and Sunday, I think Saturday they will announce the elections. Sunday, maybe Monday, internet will resume and mobile money. But as we are right now, tewali kyo kiriwo. Mwana ekibuga kyo kikalu. So that's it. Let me just go. No people on the streets of Kampala. the streets of Kampala, downtown Kampala. Kampala has two sides. There's downtown where there's normally very many people trade, small scale trade. They're also uptown. Normally the small scale trade side has very many people. But today you can see the streets are empty. You can look in front of me. Okay? Shops are closed as you can see. Yet today is a working day, Friday. One would expect that after voting, working day is time for work. But there is no normalcy, as you can see. Okay? See even the other side. Shops are closed, guys. Okay? Shops are closed. So guys, that's the aftermath of the day after election. That's it, guys. I've showed you what had happened. Tear gas, arrests, live bullets. Now the streets are empty. I think let me stop my vlog here. Since I'm just a beginner in this thing, I'll stop here. I'll be giving you more. This video was recorded on Friday. Okay, let me stop my vlog here. Bye.